All right. Can't help yourself to puns, they're punishing you. You need to get it out of your system. Okay, all right. Well, while you do that, we're going to check out a new ship from a new modder. Nighthawk. Ship is called Nighthawk by Voidmaster. Let's see here. I think I found it. Okay. LX08 Nighthawk. That's cool. I wonder if that's from something. That looks like that's from, I don't know, another game or something. If this is an original ship design, it looks amazing. If it's not an original ship design, it still looks amazing. LX08 Nighthawk. The Nighthawk specializes in infiltration and espionage. Equipped with a teleporter and powerful engines, as well as the rare ion beam, this ship can quickly cripple and eliminate the crew of enemy ships. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. I had to sing a lot yesterday, so I think my sinuses are acting up. That looks really cool. We have an ion beam, huh? I wonder if this is the vanilla ion beam that's in the FTL files that is super OP. It looks different to me. This powerful weapon fires an energized ion beam that does ion damage, has a high breach chance. An ion beam that breaches. FTL jammer. Wow, this is a really interesting, unique build. Thank you, RPG. Depends on if it uses the ion beam fix or not. There is no vanilla ion beam. I thought somebody told me there was an ion beam in the FTL files that's brokenly strong that you can turn on. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Well, let's see. It looks like we have 4-person potential Lanius boarding for this ship. Do we have Gibbs for the rebellion? We don't have Gibbs. I mean, we have the best Gibbs, the multiverse Gibbs. I'm always unsure when I get a new ship like this, because I'm unsure if I should load it with hyperspace or not. I'm hoping it's correctly set up, even though I have hyperspace installed. So I know hyperspace is pretty well backwards compatible, but I sometimes feel like it does something with weapons or something. But I think this is hopefully what this build is supposed to be. This does ion damage and breach chance, no system, no hull damage. Okay. The name of this doesn't come up in Google, nowhere, no clue where it came from. I think this might be just completely original from Voidmaster. He sent one called the Nighthawk and one called the Alien. They, I shouldn't say he, assuming gender, sorry. And I think one is a boarding and one is something else. Voidmaster told me the description of the ships, I forget. This is a really cool, original looking design, so I'm going to assume for now that this is original, completely original, and it looks awesome. Voidmaster said that they used Biohazard's tutorials on building this ship, so it's always cool to see that in action. In my weapons. So how many crew? Okay, it's multiple humans, I'm pretty sure. So the plan is to vent these humans. Right, we have it, and it's Lanius with Heal Bay boarding, which I like better than Clone Bay because it's so hard to reset. Although, make sure you don't die. We can actually heal our crew, which is one thing Lanius B cannot do. You have to micro and plan correctly to actually get your crew back to full health. There's an ion drone that's very slow, but no ion beam. Oh, maybe that's what maybe I'm getting mixed up the ion drone. The ion beam. Maybe that's what I'm confusing it with. Lanius are annoying when you can't heal them. Well, that makes the boarding more... What's the word? Finicky, I guess. FTL jammer. So I probably want to sell that. We only have 2 weapon slots. So 2 weapon slots means... Things like Flak 2s and Glaive Beam, I think value goes a little bit up with low amounts of weapon slots. Because you need a lot of bang for your buck with low amount of weapon slots. So I probably won't be keeping Ion Beam on this build. Unless we get some crazy other weapon that can carry us. Like, I don't know, a Vulcan. Or pre-ignited glaive beam with hacking or something. I'm trying to decide if I go to this first store or not. I'm thinking no. What's up, Scottish Pingu? You saw I was looking to make a push for partner. Can't stay long, but you thought you'd make more effort to drop in. Thanks, Scottish Pingu. I appreciate that. I think what I'm going to plan on doing is in July. I don't have Clone Base, so I can't risk that. I think my plan for the push for partner is in July, I'm going to probably do 2 FTL Hard Mode runs a day and play only FTL Hard Mode no pause. And if I play 5 days a week, hopefully my hands can handle that. And I won't be going quite as long in my streams, but hopefully my shorter streams with higher viewership will get the average that I need to hit partner. That's my goal. Because in July, I don't have any singing gigs. I don't have to, like, be worried about stressing out and ending early because I got to get to a gig or rehearsal. So July is going to probably be my stream FTL extravaganza where I go crazy playing nothing but FTL. So, will probably break my brain, but you know, probably what I got to do if I actually want to hit partner. I don't have mind control to go with this build though, so board in here, I guess. Best of luck. You'll try to help out. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh, he has double Mantis Rockman anti-boarding party. Okay. Well, he doesn't have heal bay at least. This won't do damage to my own crew, no, but it will get that offline. My OT down. I need to heal you. You to get off my ship, bro. Good dodge there. This doesn't seem like it's doing the broken ion beam things, but I'm also unsure if that's because I'm playing on hyperspace where they've kind of fixed that. Still have crew? We do. Ion Beam is practically your ticket past any amount of shields unless they use Ion Beam fix as mentioned above. Yeah, I don't know if that was done in this mod or not. And I have a feeling even if it wasn't used that the Ion Beam is fixed because I'm using hyperspace. That's my guess. Who knows? I'll have to ask Voidmaster if the Ion Beam is looking like it's working as intended. Is Medibot healing good? You find it really useful for fighting raiders. NG Medbot Dispersal, I find almost always is way less useful. It's a crutch. NG Medbot Dispersal is a crutch. It can be a helpful crutch on ships that start with weak anti-boarding like NGA. But usually the best part about that augment is you sell it for extra scrap to get a good weapon or system. Almost all boarders you can deal with by knowing how to micro, using doors, venting crew, forcing enemy crew to fight in your heal bay. It's almost always better to sell NG Medbot Dispersal and learn how to micro to deal with boarders. I maybe should have got my weapon upgrade there. Oh well. Shields. Shorter streams to rest those wrists. Yeah, the thing is also for the whole shorter streams thing, if I'm going to be playing FTL 5 days a week, like, it might seem weird to say, but FTL, because of how, like, focused, how active chat is, how, like, just all around difficult it is to play, I'm most tired by those streams. So when I go 6+ hours, If I had to play FTL again the next day, I would be like, oh my god, my brain, I can't do this. So I think if I plan on doing shorter streams, I can actually do FTL multiple days in a row and not have my brain explode or be unable to finish the streams or something. Iron fixes something in Modern needs to put in themselves. The weapon doesn't have that. What is the For Rebellion option when you start? Does that come with some mod? Yeah, that's a mod that way back when Math Champ, who is kind of one of the OG viewership creators, gave us a mod called Gib Tester, G-I-B, which allows us to press a button, kill the ship, so we can see what the modder who creating gibs, when your ship blows up in FTL and all those gibs fly out, those gibs have to be individually created. So it's a way to show off the work that modders have put into their mod without me having to wait for an enemy to kill you real fast. It's a time-saving mod showcase mod. Ship showcase mod, I guess. 987654. 1 Pulsar, Solar Flare, Pulsar. A lot of not great jumps in this sector. Very cool, yeah. We have there's a really cool active modder community around here, or at least I think it's fairly active. I don't know if there's other places on Twitch or the internet where they do more with FTL modding, but we have a really good active crew here that create really awesome stuff, which I'm very proud and happy of. That we've built this, you know, modder community here. "10 runs a week is still way more than I do now." I mean, I could potentially do 6 a week right now. If I did 3 Tuesday and Thursday, probably be between a 7 and 8 hour stream. I could, but I usually, by the time I have the choice to go for a third run, I'm just too tired and don't feel like I have the energy to do it and not mess up and screw up the streak. So it would still be a little bit more. Nice double award. Ship Gibbs Showcase. Interesting indeed, yeah. FTL deserves it. The modding community definitely does, because FTL has got an amazing modding community. I know that a lot of people say that, or at least I've been hearing recently, people saying things like modding FTL should be easier because through Steam you shouldn't have to use an external Slipstream mod manager. It should just have a workshop like a lot of other games do, and it probably should, but I don't think Steam Workshop was as easily what's the word? It was harder to mod things, I think, back when FTL first came out. Maybe I'm wrong about that, I don't know. But that's my excuse for FTL not having an easy to update mod system with the Steam Workshop. There's the Multiverse Discord where Multiverse is probably the most active mod community. You're probably right about that. Multiverse or Hyperspace, but Hyperspace is kind of in support of Multiverse. So Multiverse is probably the most active mod community out there. Only mod you've used is a Rebel Fleet Movement Indicator one. It's very helpful. Yes. Very, very good mod. 10 times a week sounds like a challenge in itself. Yes. It will be. It will. What I'm hoping is that I'll tie or get close to my personal best by the end of June. That way, July, we can do the whole push for partner thing while playing nothing but hard mode, no pause, and actually get the challenge completed. The hard mode, no pause, full cycle challenge complete. That would be my ultimate goal. That would be the epitome of, you know, hitting my streaming goals right there. Okay, so we're going into Stellar Flare. The game just came out without modding tools, and devs didn't know what the beast they created. Both of those statements are very true. I think you are very, very hit the nail on the head. Good weapons on this guy's ship. Is the ion beam fired before the burst laser 2? It looks like no. This looks like some damage here. Finish this fight as quickly as possible. Oh, damn it. Ah, damn it. The doors... Why did the doors go down and then come back up? I'm so confused. Yeah, no dodges. Not shoot my own crew. Deedle 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 deedle. No pause. Yeah, that's what we do on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We play FTL on hard difficulty without pausing. It is currently kind of the highest difficulty of FTL that people, well, I mean, apart from crazy people doing ridiculous multiverse stuff, I guess, or other crazy challenges, but hard mode, no pause, random ships, no repeat streak challenges is kind of what Hollow made famous. No, Dolphin Chemist probably first made it famous. Hollow Shadime, kind of the best FTL streaker out there. I'm trying to complete the streak one time, complete the cycle of ships one time. No pause is too much for you. Yeah, it's a different beast in itself, that's for sure. 1, 2. I don't have a way to get 5 jumps here, do I? Wow, these square jumps are screwing me. Not without backtracking. 1, 2, 3, 4 would be a dive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, apparently I didn't plan this out very well. Alright, well I guess I missed out on 1 jump. It's fine. The FTL devs probably thought, who would ever want to mod our game? Just after thinking, who would ever put thousands of hours into their game? Yeah. Alright, 3 rock crew. Well, I have a good secondary boarding party. I'm actually going to put rock on piloting right now. Put NG on engines. Not bench you, put you on weapons. I will say the downside to Lanius boarding is you can't really board with anybody else unless you want to vent your own crew, so I'll have to probably swap these guys out for multiple rock or mantis crew later. Oh, my ion beam hit the doors. That's why they turned off earlier and then turned back on. Thank you. I was brain dead, apparently. You hope you'll be here. Be there for it if I beat it. Me too. Boot neat toots feet. Hope you're able to be here for it. I hope a lot of people are here for it. And I hope it goes well and I actually get it done. But that's kind of what I'm looking forward to in the next couple of months. That's the goal. Okay, this guy can't damage us, so I could dodge train if I want, but I'm too lazy. Too lazy for that. At least not when I'm no pausing and min-maxing. Okay. But there's a lot of good no-pause players out there. So, I'm trying to break my way into their ranks. Join the truly elite FTL players out there. Alright, got here. Specialty, what is it? 16 for reactor. It's not bad, I'll take it. I'll take it. Saves us 9 scrap, I think. Civilian or NG? How much do I care about a store right now? I care pretty heavily about a store, but I guess the real question is green or red or red or red? Abandoned 3 wouldn't be bad. Let's go civilian. Rand hopes especially that he will be there when it happens. Never know what Chair pulls off when he's off camera. Well, Chair's already got the Hardman no pause cycle streak like 8 times. He just won't ever do it while I'm watching him. He's like Toy Story. If you look at him, they stop doing what they're doing. But if you look away, comes to life. Chair is Woody. Like the triple fidelity mismatch between my ships, the enemy ship and the background. Are you talking about the quality, how they look? So this has got its own look, this ship's got its other look, and then the background's got a different look. Okay, okay. See that. This guy can't damage us, but I need to get his heal bay down. He's got an anti-personnel drone. That could pain. Let's board in here. Let's see if he's got an anti-personnel. Looks like no. Did I get this off before? Perfect. Do that. They leave. We go in here, make sure this is not repaired. And that should be the crew kill. Pierce probably got 200 plus no pause streak already. I know, he's got the world record. Just nobody can see it. Because he did it stealthily while nobody was watching. He did it using exclusively NG ships. Well, then that wouldn't be the cycle, but sure. Chair is the most interesting man alive. Most interesting chair alive. I don't have clone bay, so if I want manually search the wreckage, I need level 2 piloting, so I guess I'll do that. I don't want to risk any crew on that event. Okay. Gosh. One of these is always better. Do we remember which one it was? I think Sleeping Dragon remembers. I think it's teleporter is always better. Crew and free stuff. I think I did that correct. But that was a very good reward, so. Nice. You guys go there. Now Chair's ascended to the next level. It's doing hard no pause cycle with 3 times speed. Oh gosh. Chair, take it easy. Leave some, you know, challenge for the rest of us. I have long range scanners, so I just think these probably are just always empty. So let's just go to the store. I can sell the FTL jammer for stuff. That after you almost handicapped him installing the armrest backwards. Almost handicapped him. Was that from our chair building stream? I don't even remember doing that. You have a better memory than I do. So what weapons do we need to be looking for? We need to look for high impact weapons for the slot they're in. So of course Flak 1 Burst Laser 2 would be worth. Swarm missile boarding support's not actually bad either. Maybe we do just need to make this a full-on boarding ship where we look for like Breach 2 bomb or something. Breach 2 bomb, full boarding. I need to sell something to get hacking. I don't really want to sell the ion beam. That's like the run-defining or the ship-defining part of this build. I'm going to hold off on doing anything there, even though I really want that hacking. Remembering me messing up on chat, on cam, is what chat is for. It's true, it's true. Good call. Okay, I didn't hack my teleporter, so we go here. To keep me humble. Or, I don't know, self-conscious might be more accurate. Deedly-dee-doo. Not a bad reward. Deedly-doo-doo. Deedly-dee-doo. Deedly-dee-doo. Bum-bum. Bum-bum. I swear, sometimes after I'm done with my stream, And I'm like just on my computer, I like have to go, wait, did I leave the camera on? Am I just sitting here in my boxers with the camera on? Okay, thank goodness, I turned it off. I don't know. I think there's been streamers in the past who have forgot they left their camera on. And maybe it was even a stunt. They forgot they left their camera on and were accidentally doing something they weren't supposed to do on stream or something. I definitely don't want to actually be one of those people who does that at some point. Alright, thanks for the repair training, I guess, sir. Well, if I did that completely backwards. I don't actually want to get your weapons offline because you're giving me dodge training potentially here. Make sure I do not accidentally kill my own ship or my own crew. Okay, there we go. You guys back. Shoot this, shoot that. Alright, 93 scrap. 2 more nebula jumps gets me 9. I don't think 1 gets me 10. That's why I prefer laptops that you have a little shutter for the camera. That way you can be sure at least there's no picture. Well, I mean, it's pretty easy to tell because this Logitech C whatever has a blue light when it's on. So it's not like it's hard to know. But, you know, humans are stupid. I'm forgetful. I might leave it on at some point. I think I have once or twice forgot to hit end stream at the end of a stream. And people were like, Rand, why was your stream going on late? It's like, what are you talking about? It took me 2 hours before I realized I just left the stream on the end screen or whatever. Just should vent myself, man. Should just vent myself. So forgetful. Maybe there's a secret backdoor in the firmware that turns the camera on without the LED. I sure hope not. Now you're just trying to make me really scared, aren't you? Let's actually go into the O2. Oh gosh. I am now on a ship with no shields and an asteroid field. Please don't kill me, game. Let's get this offline. How badly am I going to try to get this crew kill? Gotta keep my finger on the teleporter button here. Just got going. Okay. I had to follow a rock into a fire to get this crew kill in this asteroid field before his ship died. Oh, and I'm shieldless in an asteroid field. Okay, that's how you watch me sleep. Okay, now it's just getting creepy. It wasn't creepy before. Okay, I heard him turn a drone on. Let me heal these guys up first and then decide what I need to do here. Safe from damage. The seeds of paranoia are in the process of being planted, that's right. Seriously, you would always put a cloth or something on top of it? You are that paranoid? Okay, how do I do this? He's got all his weapons and his shields online. I think his weapons might be desynced that I can do this. I'm gonna hope that that's true. Okay. Shields are charging quick enough. Can't even hit these in the right order, can I? Let's do it this way. The second guy with level 2 heal by we fought this run. Come on, game. I might need to send a second group of boarders over. And he repaired it before I could finish it off. Give me a break, game. Alright, I gotta repair and do something here. Heal bay back up. Since I've started no pause streaking, has my opinion on any ships changed? Yeah, many of them. I need to redo my checklist, my whatever it's called, my tier list. It is very different now. I don't know, very different. Damn it. F you, FTL. God damn it, this ship. Why do you have so much fucking power in a half-power nebula every single time? He's got a repair drone. That is why. Frickin' hell, no wonder he repaired so fast. Okay, this should do it. I think we got there. Now we go into piloting, shoot his weapons. On. Alright, there we go. What an annoying fight. Man, there's AI is such cheaters with how much power they have in half-power nebulas. Such cheat, much wow. If you become one of the accidental forget my Twitch is still live streaming, you'll at least have an opener for OnlyFans. God. Definitely not the direction I'm trying to take my stream, but you know. Thanks for reminding me I always have options. Well, there's some weapons. We want Zoltan's shield bypass on this ship for sure, because this is definitely going to be a boarding ship. I could buy Mantis and Rock and have 2 Rock, 2 Mantis boarding and have my Lanius over here. I am very, very tempted by that. This 2-person teleporter is just too slow. Just too slow. Gotta have a plan B in case push for partner doesn't pan out. Well, if push for partner doesn't turn out, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. And if it does turn out, I'll probably keep doing what I'm doing. Because, you know, I don't really feel the need to change too much. I just want to have it be even better. I can't even talk. Did that sentence make sense? I don't know if that's it. I am going to go ahead and do this. And who am I going to put on piloting now? I don't think I want an NG on piloting. Do I? So I could have 1 NG on piloting, 1 on shield, and have these guys on weapons and engines, I guess. Let's do that. My training that I've gotten so far has all been wasted, but it's fine. Boarding ships, I feel like that happens a lot. Swapping out boarders. Okay. Are we max crew? I believe we're max crew. I just spent 100 scrap on crew. That is how all in I am on boarding, apparently. Silly little singing clips for TikTok. I don't even know how I would... Like, you gotta find your own niche, man. Like that guy who does the things where it's him talking about how much it sucks to work at IKEA, where he's like, oh, you're gonna tell my manager I work here. You can't ever hate my job more than I do. Like, I don't know how you ever like come up with an idea that's so popular that it becomes that famous. How many frickin' level 3 heal bays am I gonna run into today? Okay, maybe only level 2, but it feels like they're all level 2. Weapon training. I feel like you have to be more creative than I am to come up with a TikTok account that becomes famous enough to make a living off of. It's crazy. Those TikToks are what, like 10 seconds long or 30 seconds at most or something. Crazy that there are people famous for just making ridiculously funny or whatever clips that are that short. Just wait for what happens 2 seconds later. You'll be facing level 4 heal bays. Oh my gosh, I hope that's not possible here. I'm giving away all my missiles, so, you know. Who needs those? Ships with 8 mantis. Well, I'm gonna have to decide which systems I get, because as the ship starts to teleport, we can't get hacking, cloaking, and mind control. So it's probably gonna be hacking, cloaking. Even though I love mind control on boarding ships. Wow, the NG won that fight. Okay, I was waiting for them to take him back. Guess it took a long time for his teleporter to recharge. There's this one YouTuber who probably all of you have seen his short little clips before. He's this bald guy who lives, I think, somewhere in like Sweden or Norway, somewhere in Europe, Eastern Europe or Northern Europe or something. And he's the one who does how to create, what's her name? Billie Eilish's whatever song. And it's like him banging on things and then playing a keyboard and then playing a drum. But it sounds really good, and it's just him using editing really well. I forget the name of his channel, but like I like all of his videos are like 2 minutes long, but he apparently makes a living from these 2-minute long videos. It's crazy to me how creative these people are to make these things happen, to get famous and potentially rich with these ideas. Okay, well, that was a very small amount of scrap, I feel like. There's our store. I missed the store. Unless I want to dive. OnlyFans is practically a bunch of short 2-minute clips and some pictures asking $9.99 a month. Some people throw money at everything. I guess that's true. I guess if you're rich, you can do whatever you want with your random money on the internet. Man, this might be worth diving for the store. For specialty. Doors for 14. Alright, I'm going to keep doing these. Best deal ever. 83 scrap. I don't really want to dive, though. We're strong. We don't need to dive. Okay, abandon 3. Okay. Abandon 3, but I am a boarding ship, so I believe we're going to have to swap back to what we were boarding with, which is... you two guys boarding. And who is my weapons? Okay, you are engines. Who is weapons? I have no idea. Were you weapons, Weston? I think I'm like cross-training all these guys. I guess I got a rock dude over here. Secondary group of boarders if we need it. We need to use a level 2 teleporter. Could be very dangerous. Does this ship have a 4-person heal bay or your eyes deceive you? Let's find out. Save these positions right now. Just trying to do this. It does. Your eyes do not deceive. Well done to Voidmaster for the 4-person heal bay. I approve. Fibo and Shogi may approve of puns. I approve of 4-person heal bays. Who I approve of. You're gonna head out, Scottish Pingo. All right. Have a good one, my friend. We'll see you next time. Whenever that may be. Okay. Does the ion beam get through 2 shields on its own? Okay. I think it might be the OP version we got going here. Because it did just one-shot the shields, which I think they're not supposed to do that. I don't think they're supposed to be able to do that, but I'm not 100% sure. It's a little odd how medbay computers are blocking the doors to sensors and such, but these are tiny niggles. Yeah, I guess if you wanted to truly min-max it, you need to do something like put heal bay down here and have the little greebles or whatever in the bottom right corner. That kind of thing doesn't bother me. I barely even notice that stuff, but I guess you very detail-oriented people notice that kind of crazy stuff. I really would like hacking. So I'm going to skip one ship fight out of distress to give us a higher chance of finding a store up top here. Do not have my control counter, that's fine. I will board on this, he cannot damage us. Sensors, I will be prepared to stop you from actually damaging them. You don't mind that much, really, though peeps love to point it out when you were doing that earlier. You're right. Well, also, Mr. Porku is, like, the worst about pointing that stuff out. And it's probably because he has designed so many ships and is very detail-oriented. Him and probably Slow Rider X-Core are probably the ones who are most detail-oriented that notice those things. Okay. Oh man, this ion beam does not last for very long. It does get the shields down, but it's strange that it gets that many shields down but doesn't keep them down. I don't know how that works. Don't know how that works. Alright, empty jump is empty. There is our store, and that's why I came up here. Nice. Alright, I'm hoping for hacking. The more shield layers they have, the more ion damage is stacked onto them. Yeah, but like if it takes down 2 shields, the ion should last longer because of how much ion damage it had to do to get through those shields, right? Alright, well there's both the systems we want. We can only afford one, so let's get the more OP one. Do I want to get cloaking so I can go hacking cloaking? With 4-person boarding, we get Zoltan Shield bypass. We should be able to do easy crew kill first phase of the boss to basically ignore their crew the rest of the boss fight, I think. Okay, alright. Okay, do I want to get level 2 hacking before I do any other upgrades? Maybe. Bomb beam takes 4 shield layers down. They're going to stay down for longer. Yeah, I think that's how it should work. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to hack weapons, board weapons. I timed it right so that we can 2v1 for a bit. These are insane weapons here. So that did one-shot the shield, so it should stay down, I think. Okay. Oh man, we're about to take some damage here. Okay, well at least the flak went after the heavy lasers, so probably better. Could be a delay. Okay, good. Alright, only 2 damage, I think that was. Not the end of the world. We're not going to have free hull repair and all the other stuff we had last run, though. Since we had 3 extra system slots or whatever ridiculous thing Mr. Porku's ship has. The shields did stay down longer that time? Okay, okay. I better get the level 2 hack. It just gives so much safety against weapon builds. If I had level 2 hack, maybe I didn't take any damage there. Okay. Clone Bay. Alright, we're just gonna keep doing this. Hack weapons, board weapons. It's the play on hard no pods, it's the play here. Although I didn't really mean to let you guys out here. Second. Okay, let's do extra borders. Should be doing this anyway. That's good. Okay. There it is. Free hull beam. Okay. Why can't I bring my guys back? Because my teleporter is broken. That's why. Okay, bring you guys back. Go heal. Bring you guys back. Okay. This is a very, very, very strong boarding ship. Weapon-wise, purposefully a lot weaker. So, basically, if you don't go all in on boarding on this ship, you need some crazy luck with high-power weapons of some sort. I'm not sure what those weapons would even be. Maybe an early flak 1 burst laser 2 or something, I don't know. Okay, well, I can just board you and get your stuff offline, so let's do that. I'm gonna not hacks. Here, save a drone part. Should be safe. Good doge. Very nice. Gotta love Lanius boarding against auto scouts, though. That is very nice. It always feels good to just board and ignore the fact that they, you know, don't have oxygen on their ship. No oxygen, no problem. We do kill very slowly, though. Alright, only 3 more basic laser shots. Almost there. Oh, crap. I did not remember that I kept the doors open. That was a mistake. Sorry, crew, that I did not mean to vent. Gosh. Poor NG. Captain, why will you not let me breathe? I'm not the one controlling the oxygen. Sir, you are literally the one controlling the oxygen. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, that was my bad. My bad. I definitely should not have vented you. That was, it was kind of rude. It's kind of rude. Damn it. I knew that was going to happen. Gotta run you back through a couple times here. Berserkers in your mod can pull this stuff off, though you have to be retracted once their O2 tanks run out. Lanius can stay there for a while. Berserkers. Berserkers are the humans, the human upgrade in your mod, right, RPG? The boarding focused human orders. So training. We're maxed out, so I am just gonna board immediately. I think we just win this fight because we 2v1 for a second. A little sketchy doing it this way. If I hit one of the rooms, that should pull one guy, right? No, it doesn't. We're winning. reading. Okay. We actually got a double reward from the Mantids. Thank you, Mantids. Or they were already dead and I just looted their dead corpses. Looted their dead corpses. Dead corpses is a little redundancy, but that's okay. The Berserkers, they're the special humans that are all about boarding. They have machine guns. They take less damage from fires, and when exposed to vacuum, they immediately have their O2 reserves turned on. That's cool. Did we do a run where we used Berserkers? I feel like we did, but I've lost track. Oh, okay, we do get a store. I don't have enough for cloaking, though, do I? Whole beam. Does whole beam sell for 25? Because if it does, we do have enough for cloaking. I think we might barely have enough. There was a ship that started with 2 Berserkers and a mechanic. Okay. 35. Alright, we have 11 scrap to spare if I want to do that. No Zoltan Shield bypass? Let's do it. Probably should have gone Ion Beam plus Whole Beam, but I want my systems to be done. Systems are now done. The Berserkers ate crew for breakfast. Nice. Grab some of the debris. Free stuff. Right now we go back to the non-Lanius boarding. So your weapons. Your engines? Is that what I did? Did I put somebody on? I had a Lanius on piloting. I don't remember who I put where. You go heal. Alright, so we just need backup battery for systems, and our systems are done. Slug Home Nebula or pirate controlled? Mind control from Slug sector kind of sucks. For 4-person boarding. We can hack though. More green options for pirate. Let's go. I don't want extra crew from pirate because we're full up on crew, but I really dislike the slug events. The troubling radiation from your heal bay, and I gotta get level 202. That's probably more scrap though. Do I have long range scanners? I think I bought them, didn't I? I did. I think we gotta go slug. Hope you get your car back tomorrow. It's in the paint shop and they have trouble getting the paint right. Paint shop, huh? Is this... Are you getting like fire painted on the side of it or something? Getting flames? Or is this because you had a wreck and they have to fix something or something? Something or something. Put flames on the side of your car to make it go faster. Heard that that's totally true. Love the 4-man heal bay for sure. You never ever buy a car with a matte finish. Is that like what most cars are? Is a matte finish? I'm guessing my car is probably a matte finish if it's just the stock standard, whatever. So O2. That's to protect us from the free O2 hack. And I probably get level 2 heal bay upgrade for the troubling radiation event in case I get it now. Nope. Okay, good. Oh, that's breach. Got Lanius to fix that. It's repairing 2 minuscule little chips in the paint. Requires to repaint the whole part. Wow, okay. That's pretty crazy. I would leave it. I am so cheap. If it doesn't affect the way the car runs, I'm like, barely notice it. No, you can really notice it. My car still runs. It's fine. What's up, Mistin? I most likely have a glossy finish or a metallic one if it gleams. It does. Okay. Okay, well, that's a lot of ship fights. Let's go ahead and get the level 2 heal bay. So both these upgrades were to protect us from slug sector shenanigans. Okay. Actually, I don't even need all of you to go in there. Let's just get the rock to go in there. That was interesting. That moving actually works there. Here. Am I gonna greed with my drone parts? I think I am. Let's move that here. So I could hack his weapons right now and never take a missile. Ah, our mantis are fast enough. Perfect. Greed pays. Matte is when it has a kind of duller sheen and basically can't be repaired. Okay. Oh, you're telling me never buy a car with a matte finish, because yours is a car with a matte finish. Oh, I thought you were saying I never buy a car with a matte finish. For some reason, so you have a car with a matte finish, which is apparently a pain in the arse. So, well, that sucks. I'm sorry you're having to deal with that. But I guess that's kind of a first world problem, right? Like having too much money in FTL, having to fix your car because it's matte finish needs to be repainted and fixed. I don't own a 4-year-old limited edition sports car where resale value is actually important. No, I don't. And that sounds honestly very stressful. That sounds very stressful. Because I would always be worried about somebody hitting me in the parking lot or going over a road that's too bumpy and the bottom drops out and damages. That stresses me out just thinking about it. I definitely do not. And probably never will. What kind of car do you have, Ramses? Alright, no heal bay is nice. Just insta-gibbing all these human crew. Rebel. You rebel scum. Toyota Supra. Pretty sure you showed picture before. Oh, you probably did. I just don't have much car knowledge, so I forget that stuff. Supra. Is that a truck or is that a car? You said sports car, so I guess it is a sports car. I don't know if am I familiar with the Supra model? What's funny is the place that I moved to, Addison, Texas, there are a lot of really high-end cars driving around. I see Lamborghinis, and I saw, what's that Italian maker that's so famous? 2 words. What's up, Real Rock Beat? There's an Italian, not Maserati, not Ferrari. Is Aston Martin? Maybe that's not Italian. See, again, I know so little about stuff. Alfa Romeo. No, I saw an Aston Martin, which isn't Italian, so I don't think. Is it Italian? I don't know. I know so little about cars. It's on Aston Martin, and to me, that's really high-end. That's UK? Okay. Yikes, something exploded. But yeah, I probably saw, I've probably seen those others that I didn't recognize. Lamborghini, I have seen Lamborghinis around, you know, Corvettes, all that crazy stuff. Twitch reminded you that you've been subscribed for 2 years now, and you want to say it's still cool and getting better every year. Nice. Awesome, Real Rock B. Twitch-iversary. Gotta celebrate those, right? Or it's just a Twitch excuse to make you give more money to Twitch with bits. But you know what? You celebrate the way you want to celebrate. Okay, we have a store. We have cloaking. And the main thing I'm looking for is Zoltan Shield Bypass. Let's get power. Oh, and backup battery. We do need that as well. Thank me? No, thank you. Let's see. The slug is asking for help from the mantis. So if we attack the mantis, there's a chance we can finish off the slugs and get a double reward. Besides, I would rather fight mantis than slugs.
Subscribing. Thanks for subscribing to the channel.
Marcus in 3v2, whatever. 4v2. Well, and you just gifted 3 subs. Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Thanks for subscribing to the channel.
All the gifted subs today. That's gonna... Is he still healing? So weird. You need to hit laser, then ion. Yeah, finish him off. There's our double reward. Nice. Laser, then ion to get level 2 offline. Slight misordering, although... If I start the ion shot, then shoot it with the laser, then hit it with the ion. I think I actually could have gotten that level 2 heal bay down completely. I don't know. What are the most expensive cars in the world? Like... Probably every brand has their, like, top-of-the-line most expensive. But, like, which would have the most? Lamborghinis? Bugatti? Rolls-Royce? F1. I don't know what F1 is. Is that what they race with? McLaren. Huh. It's crazy, man. Just those names sound expensive. That is a Vulcan. Okay. I think this is a Vulcan-type ship. This is absolutely a design of ship that needs a Vulcan. So let's get that. Maybe I don't go... I can choose to use the Vulcan. Get some weapon training. In the meantime, I'm going to get level 3 shields. Aston Martin is really super high-end too, yeah. Bugatti is handmade and often cost upwards of 1 million. Whew. Whew. Spending that much on a car just makes my brain explode. But I guess when you're so rich you don't know what to do with your money, you buy cars that are ridiculous. And boats. And islands. And trillion-dollar houses. Maybe not trillion-dollar, but... Koenigsegg, Maybach. I've not heard of those. Still haven't gotten... Okay. Hope that. Say cloaking. I still haven't got backup battery. That's what I meant to say. Can I get some doges? Those didn't count as doges for some reason. You see Bugatti pretty often on the streets because you live in Volkswagen country. Okay. There's a Ferrari that you can buy, but you can't store it. It comes with a crew, including a cook, and you use it only on a track. Oh, what? Sounds like an airplane. Right, do I care about another store right now? I do, because I'm looking for Zoltan Shield Bypass. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get 5 jumps. Can I go 1, 2, 3? What's crazy is my dad, back when he still worked, which was many years ago now, because he's been retired for a while, he worked for... It's called Raytheon at first, and then it became something else, basically an airplane company. And I'm pretty sure he worked on airplanes that were basically like really high-end, expensive airplanes that oil magnates from the Middle East would buy. And he wrote the manuals for them, like the instruction manuals or whatever, the technical manuals for the planes. Like, I bet he worked on some ridiculously expensive, crazy stuff. Luxury private planes and stuff like that. Okay, I would like to get the ion beam online, but yeah, we are focused on 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to get that Zoltan Shield bypass. Would you like payment? Darn, fine. I was hoping you would say, they're on to us and we must kill him now. Alright, empty jumps are empty. But if we have Zoltan Shield bypass, it's fine. May I please have Zoltan Shield bypass? Advanced FTL navigation's good for final sector. We are really early in the run right now. We still have a lot of chances for it, so let's go. I'm feeling really far ahead on this run, actually. We're only going into Sector 5. And we have 3 shields and all of our systems. Ugh. Alright, I'm going to avoid Zoltan by going Nebula. You drove the A39 for about 4 years, to and from work, lots of expensive cars there. Raytheon is a military contract, if you're not mistaken. It might be. It was Raytheon. He first started at his job, I think it was like Chrysler, and then it became Raytheon, and then it became L3. So it was like a bunch of different companies bought it out. But what they did was they, I think, either built planes or something like that. This guy's weapons are pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and hack your weapons while we wait for the Vulcan to spin up. We're going to see how well Vulcan can do on its own here. I keep pressing B like I have backup battery. I don't have a backup battery. Good. Now we hack the weapons. A lot of expensive cars here in London. You hate it when they make noise late at night. You're a grumpy old man. You'd rather these folks brag with their silent electrical cars. Sounds kind of like how Dallas is. And there are a lot of people bragging with their silent electric cars in Dallas. But yeah, the place I live, I will hear very loud cars go by fairly often. Especially because I live on a little side street, so people are like, you know, there's no traffic. There's not that much traffic on the street, so. Oh, damn it. Wow, that was extremely unlucky. Anyway, so what was I saying? I don't know. I'm venting at FTL. That's what I'm doing. Just turn this back. Just to recharge again. Frickin' Vulcan, man. So annoying. But yeah, since there's not that much traffic on the street that I live on, they'll just zoom. Better cloak here. Electric cars freak you out when they come up from behind. All you hear is that little humming sound. Man, I don't even know if I've heard it. You must drive very quiet. Because when I always have the radio on. Maybe you don't have the radio on when you drive or something. Oh, when you're on foot. Oh, okay. I'm never on foot, hardly ever on foot near places where cars can go. But I guess in parking lots maybe sometimes. I'll have to listen for that. You drove a Tesla when you lived in New York City? It was pretty cool. Yeah, I have some friends who have Tesla cars. One of the girls I sing with in my Christmas caroling group has a Tesla. I've rode in it with her once, I think. They seem pretty nice. They don't seem to be the end-all be-all or anything, but they're pretty nice. Honestly, I'd like to get one just so I don't have to ever have to get gas again, but then I'm always curious about how crazy power bill goes up if you're charging a electric car up all the time. I don't know if that becomes if that's more expensive or less expensive or not. I need to get this ion beam online here. So let's do this. You guys go there. You guys go there. Each other through here. You guys go back over here. So when they respawn, they'll fight you. Go to Clone Bay. But like I said before, I'm cheap, so, you know, I will never have a really nice car. I would spend that money on a computer or something. What do we got here? I am full up on already useful crew. So, you're not a human, but I gotta vent you. You have the radio on and loudish V6 engine. You certainly wouldn't hear any electric car beside you. Okay, okay. I was gonna say, if you're in a really nice car, you probably are making the loud noise. Alright, we're looking for Zoltan Shield Bypass. If they don't have that, we're getting power and or weapon upgrade. Zoltan Shield Bypass. Okay. Alright, I have it just enough for one of each. So let's get the value point plus power here. Okay, long range scanner, blue option. Let's board here. Have cloaking for the first volley. We just win this fight. I still have not seen a store with backup battery, have I? I have not. Holy good reward, Batman, though. That was a great reward. Have you guys discussed food yet? Cooking preferences? Not today. We've talked about cars. Well, okay, we talked about pizza earlier. That's a lie. We talked about pizza toppings because we had the immortal debate about pineapple on pizza, as usual. But we can talk about it again if you want. It's the internet. We'll never exhaust our pineapple on pizza debate. What's up, Flip Mode? We talk about other food? I feel like we talked about other food. Forget what it was. Let's hack and board and heal bay. That's going to just delete crew. Perfect. Finish him. How about cheeseless pizza? Have I ever had a cheeseless pizza? Not sure if I have. Although that would probably be better for me with how my stomach handles dairy anymore, but I still just eat it and suffer through. Because cheese on pizza, it's so good. Pizza marinara, it's just the tomato sauce and olive oil. Okay, okay. Pretty sure I've never had that. Sounds pretty good. Although, again, that sounds a little like a European thing. This guy can't damage us, can he? I don't know if there's places where I am where they'd have that. Maybe some fancy places would. It's always funny to me when there are fancy places that are fancy but have fancy pizza. Because to me, pizza is like a burger, where it's like you don't get pizza or a burger if you're trying to eat fancy. But there probably are really good fancy versions of those. Just my low-class self that always eats low-class. Why even bother with pizza if there is no cheese? Like, it's like cookies without chocolate. Or a human without venting. Get vented, sir. Shh. You thought pizza is a European thing. Actually, I don't know if it's originally European. I almost wonder if it was originally a New York thing. Maybe it is originally Italian. Because, like, eggplant parmesan and chicken parmesan, which is an Italian dish, was created by Italian immigrants in New York. So, I don't know if pizza's like that, too. Northern Europe has the worst pizza. What about Chicago-style pizza? I've had that. That's really good. That's, like, super deep dish with a lot of sauce. It's like you're eating a savory pie, almost. I actually can't do it very often because my stomach is, like, just cannot digest all the craziness they put in a Chicago-style pizza, but it's delicious. It's like a crazy amount of cheese, a crazy amount of sauce. 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're getting 7. I don't think we're getting 8. If I see store over there, I'm going to want to go there, so... 5, yeah, we should be able to see a store and get it if there's one over there. It started in New York City, who exported it back to Italy during World War II. We're talking about pizza or something else? I would believe that about a lot of stuff, because that sounds similar to the description of what I heard about Parmesan, eggplant Parmesan, and chicken, and then became and chicken Parmesan and all that kind of stuff. Talking about pizza? Okay. Yeah, I believe that. It's probably the same story. Italian immigrants in New York made this thing, and then it went back to Italy and became popular. I don't know. I don't know if there's other Italian dishes like that. There probably are. Alright, I need power. We're going into half power. So I want 2 powers. Let's do that. How did the run go? Which one? We are playing viewer-created ships today, so... Damn, he's running. Okay, I need to get... Lanius over here to stop the running, which is really annoying. And I'm gonna hack something. What am I gonna hack? Am I gonna hack his... I'm gonna hack his... Hack his teleport. Hack his teleport. Hack his piloting, and board his piloting. I'm just gonna do this to buy us some time. Cloak the missile. Hope it doesn't fail. Okay, well, I was waiting for the Vulcan, so I didn't shorten my thing. It's fine. Good. I can't send more boarders because they are not Lanius. I could bring these guys back and board another room. I probably will do that. Wow, we're getting some really good missile dodges. Alright, cool. This is offline. I don't need to board again. We're good. Then let us move our people back. So I can get the training on the people I want to get it on. Let's see. With Vulcan, you forgot to add. What? With Vulcan, what? Birthplace of pizza was Naples in Italy. Uh-oh. Okay, now I feel like I was told the wrong thing. Then I don't know who invented pizza. Whoever they are, God bless them. Whether they're New Yorkers, Napolitan people, or somebody in, I don't know, Australia. Whoever it was, I'm happy about it. It's a kind of story about dinner kebab. Kebab has been around forever, but selling it in pouch of flatbread is credit to immigrants in Germany that made that style popular. At least that's how the story goes. Okay. All right, so I haven't seen a store yet. I know both of those are not a store, so let's go ahead and get the weapon. Yeah, I hope I don't miss out on Assault and Shield Bypass because I did that, but I really want that upgrade. Yeah, the story I heard about chicken or eggplant parmesan being invented in New York was told by, I think, Alton Brown on one of his many, many cooking shows. So I think he's a pretty good authority on cooking knowledge. Man, I wish I had backup battery so bad. Good breaches, good doges. Alton Brown wouldn't lie to us, would he? Okay, I better just hack this then. Still not down. Pizza was brought to the U.S. in the late 1800s by Italian immigrants. Okay, so you're saying it was the other way around. Okay. With pizza. I believe that too. I believe it all. I don't know. Well, then God bless those Italian immigrants for bringing in pizza. Horribly unhealthy, but delicious masterpiece of food that it is. Okay. Hail them. I don't need missiles or fuel with how much stuff I have, so I'm going to say no thanks. I'm hoping there's a store over here with Zoltan Shield Bypass. Our #1 goal. Trust this run. Sure, have my missiles. Alright, well, I get 3 jumps, sure. Free stuff? Not very much free stuff, but I'll take it. Technically, and as Rand said, being technically correct is the best type of correct. The tomatoes and potatoes were brought to Europe from America. So if we consider pizza must have tomato sauce, then originated in America, sort of. This is a dad joke, sorry. Dad joke? Okay. I don't know if pizza must have that sauce, tomato sauce. Although every type of pizza I eat has that, but that's, I guess, American pizza. Well, if I go to Zoltan, so I have choices. I might have a choice between Zoltan and Abandoned. If I go Engine, I might have Forced Zoltan. I don't have the mind control to help deal with Zoltan Border Police. I'm just going to go NG Homeworlds. I really don't want to mess with Zoltan Border Police without mind control. One of the things you really want to do is go to Naples and try the Neapolitan pizza. So how's that different from other types of pizza? Because I've heard of New York style, Chicago style. I know all about the chain pizzas that we have in the US. What is a Neapolitan style pizza? I had pizza in, I think, Venice and didn't really care for it because it was like a sauceless pizza with tomatoes on it. I was just like, where's the pepperoni, you know? There's a Zoltan Shield Bypass. So we have all of that. We also have backup battery. This is the perfect store. Do I want Clone Bay? Now that I'm not boarding with Lanius, I think I do want Clone Bay. I'd even want Zoltan reconstructive teleport if I can find it. But let's go ahead and get this. And even want level 3 Clone Bay here. Let's do that. Just need level 3 hacking. Now your enemies will say, see, they must have Zoltan Shield bypass. Every time, it's right. Be the best. Finally get our revenge on all their Zoltan Shield bypasses. Oh my gosh, why do you keep giving me crew I have to vent? I don't want to vent NGs. I love you, NGs. I don't want to vent you. You give me no choice. And I'm really not gonna do the min-max thing of venting my boarding crew every time, so I'm gonna need to just try to make it so I like 4v1 and stuff. Just get the free stuff. I don't even want to fight a missile ship. This will give me a jump to heal our crew anyway. Level 3 hack. Basically boss ready. Power some other upgrades. New York pizza's the best. We really hope you will do what you want, and you can guarantee you New York City version is the best. There's a now this is probably sacrilege versus actual real New York pizza, but Pizza Hut has this recently started this New York style pizza thing, and I ordered it the other day and it was pretty good, but I'm sure it like pales in comparison to real New York pizza. I don't know that I've ever had real New York style pizza. I've been to New York once and I didn't get pizza there, which was a bad mistake. Heard from multiple people that Neapolitan pizza is overrated, but as a mass pizza lover, you've always wanted to have the original. Well, the big debate in the U.S. is, you know, Chicago style versus New York style. That would be better. Yeah, stuff there. You'd be interested in checking out the infamous Texan chili. It's good. It's good. Do a thing in Texas. Well, they probably do it in many places. But call it queso. Well, chili queso. Do a thing where we put chili with Hormel chili with Rotel tomato stuff and Velveeta cheese as like a chili cheese dip. It's really good. My brother makes that sometimes when I go over and visit with him. Good. I don't know if there's a definitive Texas chili, though. There's just a lot of... Okay, you guys should leave my ship, please. Could you leave my ship? Just like there's not probably a definitive German Bratwurst or something. There are different styles of barbecue, though. Hey, that's a Breach 2 bomb. Holy shnikes, I was hoping for that. We just got it out of nowhere. There's also the debate in the U.S. about Texas chili versus... Was it Kansas City versus Southern barbecue or something like that? Any pizzeria in New York City is awesome. You don't think it's about style, but New Yorkers claim it has something to do with their water they use for cooking. I've heard that before. An idea dropped in your mind for an augment. Your crew's max health is reduced by 50%. The first power bar med bay grants them 50% damage reduction, and every next power bar increases that by 20% up to 90%. Very complicated. I'd have to see it in action to figure out if it's any good. You're really interested in Italy and Italian culture, so it's also been on your bucket list. You're from the UK. Nice. Chili is your specialty, so we'd be interested to see what they do different. Ah, okay. Well, I will say one of the debates also about chili in Texas is if you put beans in it or not. I prefer chili without beans, but a lot of people prefer chili with beans. I don't like beans in chili, though. I don't know what kind of chili you do over in Germany. That quest is... What quest is that? Threat unresolved quest, maybe? Do I just get free stuff from this? I might just get free stuff from this. Yep, free stuff. Okay, Federation Space Dock. Hidden Federation Space Dock. Well, I mean, I have a bunch of choices on my weapons I want to use, so that's cool, I guess. Get one more jump without diving. You do kidney and green beans, and sometimes you might even add a third type to make a 3-bean chili. Okay. The kidney beans are common in Germany, okay. I think most Texas chilies don't use beans. But I'm not a chef or a cook of any sort, so I couldn't even tell you really what the best or quintessential Texas chili would be. What's up, Cruel Angel? Good, just enough doges. Oh my gosh. Well, my cargo bay is full of weapons, and my augments are full, and my weapons are full. So, wish I could have gone to that store to sell some stuff. Hey, Civilian Sector 7 is great. That would be one of the differences you could find out, yeah. How am I doing? Doing pretty well. I mean, I would just look up, you know, chili recipes. I could look up one right now if you're really curious to see. I mean, I'm sure you've looked up chili recipes if you're a chili connoisseur. Let's sell. Which of these do I sell? Honestly, for phase 2 and 3, I probably want Halberd Beam plus Vulcan. Do I ever want the Ion Beam? Problem is weapon slots. If I had more weapon slots, I'd probably keep the Ion Beam to get through the Zoltan Shield quickly, but if I have Zoltan Shield bypass, I'd probably just do this. Use Breach Bomb for phase 1 for the boarding kill, and then swap to Halberd Beam. That's probably what I do here. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Used to make your chili super spicy when you were younger. Nowadays, you try to get the most flavor out of the ingredients. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's kind of like salsa. A little spice to give it kick is good, but if you go too spicy, then you're just burning your tongue for no good reason, right? Probably get a second store to sell that, so I'm going to not go back to the store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Be a very lucrative sector here. At 50 health and 90% damage reduction, you need to take 500 damage before you die. That sounds kind of strong, though if it only works when the medbay is powered and only on your own ship, question mark. You're allergic to peppers, so no chili for you. Aww. There's a shield hack. And I will hack your weapons. I will board your weapons. Let that get hit and fire. Reach that, hopefully. Perfect. Breach Bomb, #1 support weapon for boarding. So strong. Double reward. Wow. This is going to be a very high sector gain. If only I had my FTL tracker to see how much it'll be. Breach Bomb MVP. Breach Bomb's so good. Breach Bomb so strong. Now I can swap over to Halberd Beam. Get other value points. Probably level 3 cloakings next. Level 3 teleporter for our boarding shenanigans, I guess. Alright, hey, look at that. Advanced FTL navigation. This blue option for 67 free scrap. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Real Rock B was feeling generous earlier. Celebrating, what was it? 2 months? I mean, 2 years, 3 years, something. Many, many years. Okay, we're gonna do the. No, I had the clone bay, so I can now just do this. Nice. Didn't have clone bay before, unless when I bought the level 2 piloting for that. Okay, well. Okay. I will cloak whatever I need to cloak. See if I need to hack. Yeah, cloak that's good. Reach the piloting, maybe? Turn this off and do this. I better hack the weapons. Just to be safe here. These weapons plus this combat drone could be pretty rough. Okay, now we can't dodge. Good. Be a pretty good stealth weapons build too. If I had, you know, an extra augment slot. Although I can always sell long range scanners. You burned your tongue a few times because the capsaicin in the peppers bonds with the heat receptors in your mouth. If you get too used to spicy foods, you start having trouble telling when it's still too hot. Interesting. Which says it was 24 months. That you enjoyed very much. Nice. 2 years. 2 years of subbage. Awesome, Real Rock B. If Twitch says it, it has to be true. The internet would never lie to us, right? Okay, let's see here. Seen 2 stores. There could be a 3rd store. This is a dive sector for sure. 1, 2. That doesn't work. 1, 2. God, I gotta go right into the nebula, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's not even much of a dive. I think that might not even be a dive. Alright, well, fine. Let's go into the half-power nebula and live there. Used to subscribe to Rand every month, but money ran short, so you had to stop. But one day, you'll hit that 36 months. One day. One day. This guy's weapons are very strong. But 'tis not this day. Your weapons are scary. Now they're not as scary. I can't really board you. And I gotta wait for Vulcan to spin up. This run we get to see why Vulcan's so bad, this run. It takes forever. And if you can fight a guy with cloaking, it's just the worst. It's just the worst. You watched YouTube for about a year before subscribing. You wanted to support great content, and that's why you created a Twitch account. That's awesome. You created a Twitch account just to support my stream? I feel honored. Absolutely honored. Let's get the cloaking down. Okay, no more shields for you. You have a lot of shield value points, sir. Probably good we fought you in a half-power nebula, honestly, although your weapons were pretty scary. 352 scrap. Why am I banking so much scrap? I don't know. I don't know. Let us hack weapons. Forward weapons. They are over in here, I believe. We have max training in not everything, right? Not shields, but everything else. Firebomb, that's fine. Hack the missile, though. The weapons are fully trained, okay. Rand is great content. Really glad for the gift of sub, even though you can't watch Rand live that much because of conflicting hours. Yeah. Oh crap! I vented my own dude's Sorry for venting you. An accidental venting. It was a drive-by venting. Yeah, I know my time's actually not great for American viewers because I'm streaming during their workday normally. Although just watch Twitch on, you know, your job, at your job. It's totally not something you get fired for. Burger, I'm talking to you if you're lurking. Just kidding. Just kidding. Keep working, Burger. It's important. Okay, I'm gonna hack Heal Bay towards shields. Oh my gosh, he's got a Mark II drone here. Okay. Okay, we can cloak. Okay. Beautiful. Hacking and teleporter. So strong, man. So glad we're able to catch it live. Me too, Cool Angel. I always like when people can join live and chat. Makes it way more fun. I can go, well, okay, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's a bit of a dive. Let's do that. One extra ship fight. It's worth. You want me to pay a toll? Me? Do you know who you're talking to, sir? I will delete you. NG and Mantis. Kill you before you even charge your weapons. Do you know who I am? Alright, let's see here. Last power. This is going to be a close to full upgrade run. It feels like, well, maybe not quite. Still have one more weapon power and a bunch of engine power that I never get. Alright, teleporter would get me crew. Okay, yeah, no, this always gets a scrap. And a human to vent. What more could I ask for? Ventable human, the best thing a guy could ask for. Is this for me? A ventable human? Oh, you shouldn't have. Alright, 214 scrap. We are diving. Let's go ahead and get level 3 cloak, backup battery doors, piloting. Okay. That's right. Get vented. Best day ever. The day we can vent a human. So we board in the weapons, we hack the weapons, and then ... profit. ... profit, not profit. No cloning for you. Is this a dive? Because it feels like I'm just killing some random dude. Elite assault ship. I'm getting really cocky this run, but we are stupidly overpowered, so I think we have the right to be really cocky. Watch as I take a missile to the face or something. What's my top 10 movies from 90s and 2000s? Interesting. That's a good question. When I was actually watching movies too, so I can actually have a decent answer for this. Gladiator #1, well, I always say Truman Show was my favorite movie. So like Gladiator and Truman Show gotta be like 1 and 2. Matrix is like really close, level 3. Was Lord of the Rings in early 2000s? I think it was. So that's 3 movies. Unless we can count the trilogy as 1. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, but Spider-Man 2 is my favorite of those. What else was in the 90s that I loved? Was Shawshank Redemption in the 90s? That was great. No Terminator 2. I was never huge in the Terminator. It was also, if they were rated R movies, I wasn't old enough to watch rated R movies until like late 90s. So Matrix was like one of the first rated R movies that I think I was able to go see because I was in a very, you know, sheltered family. But I just was never really into the Terminator movies that much. Second one was 1991. Yeah, I was too young to be allowed to watch those in my family in that year. That was too early for me. My 90s, at least my high school 90s, 4 years was like 96 to 99, 96 to 2000. I graduated from high school in 1999. Like it's 1999. Sell long-range scanners if I want. Actually, we want to beeline it to the base because then I have advanced FTL navigation. I can go around searching for stuff. Terminator 2 aged surprisingly well. You watched recently, really liked it. Yeah, I've heard that about Terminator 2, and I think you could say the same about a lot of the best action movies from the 90s, because I think Matrix also was like, you know, groundbreaking and still one of the best visual effects movies from the 90s, from that era, with the whole bullet time. First time they did bullet time, and they did a lot of like martial arts string, what is that called, rope work or whatever. They use ropes for their martial arts, jumping around, the whole, you know, Chinese martial art movie techniques. I think they did with Matrix. Not sure if it was Matrix or Matrix 2, but one of them was 16 plus and you were like 15, so I think for you is also the first higher rated movie you saw at the movies. Would drones have had 5 slots? On this ship? I don't know. I don't know. You can download this ship and get drone control and check if you'd like. The link is available for anyone. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so... Man, everything else is swag. So the swiggity swaggiest of upgrades is, of course, swag sensor, so we got to get that. Yeah, it depends on if the ship designer designed it to have that, and I don't know if the ship designer did or not. That is a lot of missiles, man. Ugh. Jesus. Alright, I'm going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to hack shields. I don't know, board shields is what I'm going to do. Shoot weapons. Take this. I'm going to hope breaching this will make it so I don't take a missile. Perfect. Beautiful. Frickin' double missile ships. Even in Sector 8 with this OP run, it just feels so broken. Go. Perfect. Get you guys in here. There it is. Free weapon Sector 8. Alright, great. I don't want to do this, but I need to vent my rock dudes. Need to vent you guys. You're too low health. Expect the ship has at best 3 slots. Is really meant to go hard into boarding. Yeah, I agree that that's most likely what the ship was designed to do. So it probably has 2 or 3 drone slots at most. Trying to think. Top 10 movies. That's a lot of movies. What else was really good in the 90s, movie-wise, that I would have watched? Man, that's tough. Any really good comedies? Dumb and Dumber is great. Is it one of the greats? I don't know. Zoolander, was that in the 90s? One of my favorite comedies of the 90s, I still quote. It was Napoleon Dynamite in the 90s. It was early 2000s. Die Hard was late 80s, right? Early to, maybe, the first one was like early to mid 80s, wasn't it? I don't think that was 90s. Well, I do have a couple things to sell now, don't I? Well, just ion blasts. So do I care about getting to the store? Let's get ship fights where we can. What you notice rewatching Burn Notice and Stargate is that these shows feel kind of anachronistic now. The Stargate movie was really great, and that was in the 90s. No smartphones. Stargate later had a few large tablets as portable computers. Just feels so old when you watch it now. I never got into the Stargate TV show, so I don't really have much to comment about that. Although I've heard they were really good in their day. People really were huge into SG-1 and Atlantis and all those. I do not have a lot of drone parts and missiles, by the way. I need to be careful about spending all of these. Yep, you don't want to go in there. Trying to remember if any of the Batman movies in the 90s were actually good. I think the only one I remember really enjoying were the was Val Kilmer in 2 of them, I think. I think there was a Val Kilmer Batman with Nicole Kidman that I actually kind of liked. Once George Clooney became Batman, it just became so campy and ridiculous that I stopped caring about any of those Batman movies. Die Hard 1 was 88. Okay. Sounds right. Alright, 191 scrap. Weapon value. I know somebody on YouTube really wants me to get more engine power. I find it the most useless place to put my scrap. Just never have the power to really use it. Although after I teleport, I probably should. Let's go ahead and board with Mantis first, because they'll kill Ion Guy faster, right? This is a build where I think I can safely hack missiles. With Vulcan, we can get through shields. Breach Bomb, we can definitely do it. So let's go ahead and plan on hacking missiles. Hacking breaching missiles. Iron Man was 2008. Really liked the first one. Well, that was the dawn of the age of Aquarius. I mean, the dawn of the MCU. That's got to be considered a classic, I guess. Oh gosh. Why are you guys doing the other... You're so dumb. Go down here, go through that. I can't make them go to the right door. So annoying. The last down at least. Okay, I'm gonna just have to keep these guys in here. Now here's something. If I teleport... If I cloak, will their hack work? I need to depower that. If I cloak and they hack my teleporter, it won't bring the dudes back while we're cloaked. Did we just hard counter their hacking on my teleporter? Oh, I fired a weapon. I just screwed that up. Ooh, that actually kind of worked. Breach that. Okay, Vulcan's fully spun. We want to do the boarding stuff first, get all the crew killed. Get rid of their... Yeah, Iron Man kicked off the MCU, now Disney rules the world. Congratulations, Disney. Congratulations. That puts that on cooldown, that sucks. Just reach the hacking, that should fix this, I think. There we go. Now let's auto-fire this. Perfect. Now we stop fire. Now we board here. Reach the... So much harder to micro, as I'm not super comfortable with these gloves. If I get the heal bay outline, that would also be very nice. We'll have to do some crew refreshing. Oh crap, they're repairing this. I need them to not repair this. Ah, damn. Oh, I didn't take my crew back when they... Oh, because I depowered it! Perfect. Perfect. Good crew kills, get in here. Fire. get in there. Kill these two guys. Beautiful. We have Zoltan Shield bypass, so we can fully kill their crew. We don't have to leave any alive or anything. That should finish them. And then we can finish the fight. Perfect. I should have taken out the piloting before it took over. I only have 2 missiles left. Oh, I should have saved some missiles. Alright, it's fine. Oh, his doors are up. Back. Alright, it should be basically GG for this run. Oh, I was going to swap breach missile out anyway. That's why I have the halberd beam, so it's fine. It's fine. Perfectly calculated. Disney rules the world, a whole new world. Remember watching Iron Man for the first time and how awesome it was, and he said, "I am the Iron Man." Yeah, I am Iron Man at the end. You're continuously amazed how DC tries to copy Marvel's success and totally fails. And what's crazy is they have so many examples of it working. There's plenty of Marvel movies that kind of fall flat. But, like, how can you get it wrong so many times? You think they'll soon prevail with James Gunn at the helm? Hopefully we'll actually have more great movies. Yeah, it kind of feels like Marvel needs a competitor, because if it doesn't, they can just keep doing whatever the hell they want. And it doesn't matter if it's good. Because people will take it because it's the only good superhero movies. Oh damn, that's annoying actually. All these doors. There's a lot of doors in these rooms over here. Over here. Okay, shouldn't get any missiles off, right? We timed this right. Good. Auto fire this till the sound right there. We'll even do level 3. As long as I'm not firing, it's fine. Okay, it's done. It's the whole beam swipe that I'm trying to get, but this is shorter than whole beam. Giggity, so... Oh! Killing my own crew. Sorry, bros. Oh, I don't actually want to kill you. I'd like to get you back so I don't lose training. I take damage here. Nope, we're good. 0 damage boss fight so far. Awesome. Pattinson was a good Batman? You don't know. With Henry Cavill gone, Affleck never cared for him, but gone. Flash actors, controversial at best. Gal Gadot and Jason Momoa, the only real star power now. Because they have a message. Who has a message? Marvel or DC? They use Black Adam, which everyone just watched to see The Rock, which with official superhero powers, kind of backdoor introduced the Justice Society, whipping out a couple of heroes. Black Adam was bad. Yeah, it is kind of amazing how consistently not good the DC movies have been. And I've never seen any of them, so I can't even judge. I just judge completely by what everybody says. So, I don't have mind control counter, so I need to do this. Just delete whoever gets mind controlled and clone them. That'll be the plan here. So follow him in case we need to run, which we shouldn't need to. Okay. You know what? I'm going to let you do that. Feel free to do that, sir. We're going to go ahead and start working on stuff. Let's take out piloting first. Piloting and missiles. And you know what? I'm even going to greed a level 3 cloak here because it might last long enough. Or it'll be really close and not actually last long enough. Just not long enough. It's fine. It's fine. One of you guys are about to get mind control, probably. Okay, that gives us this. Only hacking. So, my power ran out right as that was getting there. That was weird. Okay, you guys go back into here. You guys go take care of mind control. And that should be GG. GG, Federation Cruiser victory. Also known as the LX-08 Nighthawk, created by Voidmaster 12. Really cool ship. Strong boarding ship. Really well designed. I love the visual design. I didn't really look at the cloaking image. Was the cloaking image unique? I should have looked at that. I'll have to go back and look at the VOD. But with all the work you did, I'm sure the cloaking image was awesome. Really strong ship, really fun build. This is a great first offering from Voidmaster 12. Let's check that score. 6384. We had some pretty OP strong runs today. Over 6K. So my friends, that is going to be the final run for me today. Went a little over 6 hours. Tomorrow I'll play some FTL Hard on no pause. And like I said, I'll probably be planning on doing 2 runs a day. That way I don't ever feel like I have to rush. Make them longer runs and min-maxing to the max to make sure we win as many as possible with their streak attempts. So, as I always say, thank you all for all the support, the bits, the follows, the subs, gifts, the subs, Real Rock B, the lurking, the hanging out, the awesome, amazing ship builds. Again, credit to RPG Nerdos, Voidmaster, and Mr. Porku for the builds today. Next week, I'll get one of Bastel Golem's ships in, since I didn't get one of his in today. So, y'all are amazing. Couldn't do it without you awesome people. So, until next time, peace out, happy gaming. I will see you all tomorrow for some salty, salty hard mode no pause. So, y'all have a great night. Peace out. Y'all rock. Later, my friends.